Hey everybody, it's the Empress of Light, Truth, and Clarity. Light, Empress of Light. Yeah, Empress of Light. 777. Anyway, I was gonna do a reading tonight, but I'm not. Because I seen some disturbing news on Instagram. I believe the young lady's name is Kiara Hudson, who was abused by her husband, her children's father, and she reported it to the police. And the next thing you know, she was found dead. I believe a couple of days after in her vehicle. Now, I do not believe in domestic violence. No way, form, or fashion. It's actually really, really traumatizing to me to hear of a situation, the extent of the situation. Um, I'm a domestic violence victim. I healed. Um, but the vibe and what spirit came to me and said, now I know spirit is not going to steer me in the wrong way, but from the chilling video that I seen of the incident, it looks like to me um, it was past a mental problem with that gentleman. It looks more towards the fact of he was cheating. And don't get me wrong, um, I do believe that they were in love once upon a time. Um, but something along the lines in that relationship, he was cheating. And from what I got from the video, the way he was hitting her is a way of him shifting his anger towards her because she found out. And I believe she addressed the situation. Um, he was cheating with someone that she knew. And as a spiritual reader, um, I look at a lot of readings. I just look to see everybody's work, support them, and things like that. And we're dealing with the twin frame journey, and yeah, right now we're dealing with that. And I see that it's a lot of energy being picked up on how some of these masculines have slept with family members, friends, um, basically just cheated. And I'm not telling anyone how to do their job because I can't, and I can't tell you what spirit wants you to tell. Um, but the encouragement given to women that have been through the same situation as um I believe again her name is Kiara Hudson. Can't really, Kiara, excuse me if I'm wrong. Um it's not healthy. They You can say what you want. Once upon a time they were in love. It was a soul tie, it was a connection. I seen that they were once in love. What came to me from spirit. Um, Ladies, when you're in a relationship, you can't have friends, associates. Hell, nowadays you can't even have family members around your significant other. Um, because women are so hateful, spiteful, and jealous. He was cheating with someone that she knew. Spirit told me, and she found out, and she was going to leave him. By the way that he hit her, um, and I don't know if it was prior reports or whatever, whatnot, but it looks like to me he snapped. That was his first time doing that to her that extent. Arguments and things like that, yeah, but um, you got to understand when a guy really loves a woman, we as women, we think more clearly. Men think down below before they think up top. And some women don't either. You got women out here that females that think down below as well, but it's more so the majority of the men. You got your cousins, your friends, your associates, they coming through, they got short pants on, short skirts, or they either getting a hold to your masculine's number and they're calling them and lying on you so they can get, what you have. You might not have shit, just him, you know. And they see the love. These envious, jealous people see the love in your relationship and they want it. So yeah, she was going to leave him. He was sleeping with someone that she knew. If it's hasn't came out already, it's getting ready to come out. Okay? Or either it's someone she knew the woman that her husband was cheating with. And she was gonna leave him. Um I've been through that before. Guys, gentlemen, you have to do better. When another female talks bad about your significant other or your girlfriend or whatever, whatnot, that's a clear sign that I need to get up and walk about this room, this living room, hang up this phone, or get out of this, basically get out of this person's presence because that's a negative energy. Um, you gotta stop thinking with your penis in your vagina. You know what I'm saying? It's, I was almost killed. We were, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, we were in love. He never even raised his voice at me. We didn't have any problems. But and I didn't see signs of abuse. Um my ex started coming home late, and he would often go to Antioch, and I never said anything because I like to let a man be a man. Um but what I think is, and I know in my gut now, I've figured it out. He was messing with someone that I knew. And when a man gets so much stress build up with dealing with multiple options and also dealing with someone that you know, they'll blow a fuse because again, it's a difference between being in love and love. Um I believe he was in love with me. Um but it wasn't love because you would have never put your hands on me and you would have never did what you did. But you got to understand, we have females out here that want what you got. And so they'll paint this bad picture of you to get it, to get your man, to manifest whatever you have. And I do believe to this day, he didn't want me to find out. Um, and he didn't want me to leave him because we were like that. Um, yeah, that reminded me of something, the way he was hitting her. I almost died. And my son, at the time, he was in the third grade. He came and tried to protect me. And when my son jumped on his back with the knife, he got off of me, the my ex, and I thought it was free and clear, so I jumped out the window. Because my bed was up against the wall where the window was. Um, I never in a million years thought he would hurt my son. Never in a million years, because him and my son was cool. They were tight, like I never thought. And so, all I heard was him yelling at me as I'm on the roof, and I'm screaming because a lady down at the bottom of the building, because I lived on the second floor. I was screaming for help, and the lady was down there, and all I remember her saying is, "Call 911, call 911," because I'm telling her, "Help me, help me." And then the next thing you know, I hear him say, "Bitch, get back in here. You see this? I got your son." And he was hanging my son by his neck out the window. And before I knew it, my eyes bucked. He was like, "You see, bitch, get back up in here before I kill him." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So as I'm screaming, and I'm like, "Oh, 911," I'm heading towards back that way to the window. My son is, and he dropped him and he ran because he was scared. Because a few days prior to that, he kicked my door in and broke my ribs. Or was that day? No, I think that was that day. I had changed the locks, and he kicked my door in, and all hell broke loose. And so, um, love is blind as hell. He never did that to me. So I really thought, okay, he's off drugs, because he would start doing powder or whatever, whatnot. And well, he had been doing powder. I think it was something else he was on. Because I was in my addiction as well with powder. I never smoked crack or do anything stupid or shot needles like that. Shit, powder was enough. But it was crazy. And means everybody got a story. Nobody's perfect. Don't act like it. Um, I'm not gonna salt him out and not put myself, in that place. Um, but it's I've healed. Um, and now that I sit back and I think about it, and it's like a lot of people, I meet guys and things like that, and I brush them off, and then it's like I've dated after that, and I gave, uh, not many, just like a couple guys, a chance. And it seems like every relationship I get in, someone's following it and they're sleeping with them. And these guys really love me. Um, but it's like somebody tells them something or get some shit started or whatever to get the man to sleep with them. And then here the female goes, "Oh, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her and they don't want me to find out." So when people think that you're not you have a wall up, you're blocking them, you're not trying to be in a commitment, you're a runner, you're a track star, you don't want to be bothered. It's not that. Not with me. My thing is, soon as if I get an inch of a hunch that a man is cheating on me, I could feel it. Um, History is relived, and so my thing is, you could tell me you love me. You could tell me we're going to be together. I could see something good. And then next thing you know, bam, that happens. I don't know what this female told you about me or what this female told you to get with you for you to deceive me, and then you fall for it. And then now I'm in my head like, okay, I know he's not going to want me to find out. Is this going to be like the last time? Is this going to happen? So I don't go back. God bless you. I don't go back to guys that I dated, to a guy that I've dated, and I know that he's cheated on me, because once you take him back, you're gonna have to realize this, especially if he's cheated on you with someone that you know. Always remember this. She's gonna hold that over his head. And no matter how hard you guys try to manifest a good relationship, you and your significant other, or your, whatever, boyfriend, whatnot, he's going to always live with that. And a lot of guys don't want you to know. And so the stress builds up because she's calling his phone, she's texting him, or she might even literally have him tracked and followed if he's not responding. I'm going to tell her. And that scares a guy. And so he's coming home with stress. He's coming home burdened. And you're like, babe, what's wrong? And then I'm telling you, that's how the shit happens. Um, so yeah, I don't go back to past relationships because it never fails. And that's why I've always been the type of person like, hey, be honest with me. Tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on before we go any further. If you love me, you'll tell me, because the secrets, it's going to stress you out, not me. I'm going to end up being the victim. And it's nowhere around that. Another woman as well, you're going to end up being the victim. And why should the woman that you're sleeping with, taking baths with, showers with, loving, making love to, everything, sleeping with every day, doing everything with, why should that person be the victim to your wayward acts with your penis? It's not fair. So this is a message to the fellas. This is a message to the ladies, femmes, femme masculines, um, masculines, you know, reverse the role. The energy can be in either one. Um, this is a message. Sometimes it's best to be safe and just love the one you're with. A lot of guys are sitting up in remorse in old age because of these same things, and their significant other left them. They probably didn't hurt them or beat them or kill them, or well, they couldn't kill them because they're still alive. But well, we're talking about guys, so yeah, could have killed the woman, but they live the rest of their days in regret, drink their life away. Um, if they do drugs, they drug their life away because of the unconscious decision that they made to do that. Whether it be he slept with your friend, your cousin, your sister, whatever the situation is. Why does your feminine, your lady, have to suffer and be the victim to your circumstances? It's not fair. So when people try to put the energy on me or send messages or whatever, whatnot, oh, he really loves you, Divine Feminine. Oh, he slept with your cousin, Divine Feminine. Oh, he slept with your friend, Divine Feminine. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. You don't have. I look at people like, you don't have to tell me. I already know. I leave due to the trauma that affected my life before him, because before my relationship, because all my ex had to do was sit down and talk to me and tell me. Instead, he tried to kill me. I always had something in the back of my mind like, is he messing with someone that I know? He's acting strange. It's just, you can see the course of strangeness. Um, he protected me. Nobody could get in my face or say nothing to me. Um, he would fight him, hurt him. You touch me, oh, he probably kill you. But yeah, a lot of people are on. So when people ask me, will you take your ex back or your ex friend or whatever situation is, I can't. I can't without him being totally honest. Honesty and communication is key in any relationship. I don't think it's that hard to sit down and tell me, hey, babe, I didn't know it was your cousin. I didn't know it was your friend. I didn't know it was your sister. She pushed up on me. I found out after the fact that we fucked, was at the bar together, was at the club together, was at the room. Because these bitches gonna follow you. One thing about a karmic gonna follow you. Because they're always jealous of divine beings. That's just how it goes. But and I got nasty family members, well, adopted family members, probably some blood too, family members that, even though I don't know them, they probably think they're doing something in secret and really not, but I really don't care. Um, my thing is, I'd rather for my boyfriend, significant other, whatever, to sit down and just tell me. Because I'm not going to live with or around you with all that stress on you, because in the back of your mind, it might be in the front of your mind. Every time you look at me, you're going to be like, damn, I fucking cheated on her with somebody she knew. I didn't know. I didn't know the broad tricked me. The broad tricked me. I didn't know. I wish I wouldn't have did that. You're going to live the rest of your days in sorrow. Why put yourself through that? When you know that you love this person, okay, that was a mistake. But if you did it and you knew that that was that person's friend, cousin, sister, whatever, you downright dirty. It was done on purpose. But if you didn't know and you were tricked, because females is tricky out here, then I believe if you sit down with your significant other, things can be addressed and worked out. But don't lie now, because you got some guys to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. And I didn't know. Yeah, you knew. Because you and that bitch was sitting up talking about me or the collective or a divine being before you slept with her. Because one thing about a karmic always going to mention the divine being's name to get up in your energy. Oh, you know so and so. Oh, did you know she won't? or want anything to have this man looking at you in a different way, or have this woman looking at you in a different way. But anyway, yeah, that's why I never go back. No, because a guy come knock on your door. Heck, somebody could knock on my door right now. I miss you, babe. Well, can't knock on my door no more like that because I moved for one, and I don't have traffic like that at my damn house. I don't even have company because I don't even deal with bitches. I don't deal with nobody but myself. Uh, but yeah, a guy literally come to your door, roses, chocolates, everything. I miss you, babe. I had to go do this. I had to go take care of this business. I'm back now. But will neglect the facts by telling you the truth. So, guys, don't live your life in hell, gentlemen. Don't live your life in hell, women. Be honest because it saves you stress, anxiety, hurt, and pain. Who wants to live the rest of their days like at the age of 86, 76, 96, whatever, saying, damn, I had a good woman. Damn, I had a good man. But I cheated on her and I never went to her to tell her the facts as to what happened. And so they just drink their life away and live in misery. So you never be afraid to speak your truth. Excuse me. A lot of relationships have been separated because of that fact. Good relationships. When a man could have just been totally honest, like, babe, I made a mistake. I did not know. Okay. And make sure it's the truth. Make sure you didn't know. And if you did know, you a damn fool to go back up in that woman's face again. If you knew that that was her cousin, her sister, her mama, her niece, whoever, and you did that, you need not go back up in that person's face ever in life. We gotta deal with it. But anyway, yeah, after seeing that video, it re-sparked some. And see, a lot of people think I'm like, I have a wall up. I don't. As much as I've been through, I could have a wall up, but I don't. I give you a chance with me. I treat people how they want to be treated. I don't bring the past into the new. Um, but it seems like it always happens. Like the, I think it's like a test from spirit. I think that he gives people that enter into my life personally, and maybe other divine beings as well. God tests your mate. He does, and I'm tired, and I'm sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, that it happens that way. So if you fall for the bait, then if you fall for the bait and you with me, and you don't come back and explain the truth to me as to what happened, because I know these women tricky. I know men are tricky too. But yeah, I just don't put myself in those type of situations anymore because the abuse started when I start excuse me, mentioning that I knew this was what was going on with my ex. Um I I'm just saying I smile because I'm happy and I've done no wrong. So people are mad at me. Who gives a fuck? Whoop de fucking do. You know, go find you some business. But yeah, I could never date someone that dated my cousin, sister, niece, friend, etc. I can't, because you're never going to be honest, guys, and females too, but mostly guys, you're never going to be honest. You're never going to come to that divine being. You're never going to come to that empress. You're never going to come to the Queen of Cups. You're never going to come to a good woman and tell her what you did because you're afraid to lose her. But sometimes light, truth, and clarity can save something. Anyway, I'd like to send my condolences to those babies that lost their mom due to by the hands of their dad. It's so sad what happened. Really sad. Excuse me. I just thank God he spared my life. Because and he held me hostage for 3 days while my ribs was broke. See, I had 2 incidents with him, and he apologized. He cried, and I believed him. Um, Not no more, never again. Mm-mm. So with me, if I get a hint, a gut feeling, or anything that my guy, my significant other, boyfriend, whatever, is cheating on me, I run, because I don't know if it's a family member, old associate, or what. And I'm the one who got to deal with you every day or whatnot, and you around me stressed out because you scared something is gonna come out, because now you're being blackmailed by this cousin, sister, niece, whatever the situation may be. So this is just a PSA, y'all, fellas, get it together, ladies, get it together. Just tell the truth. I'm more acceptance. I'm more for an acceptance of the truth than I am for a lie. Um, yeah. Anyway, I send my condolences to the family of Kiara Hudson. Sorry if I didn't pronounce her name right. And yeah, that's not. A lot of people think, a lot of guys mostly is like, damn, she blocked off, or this is no. It's just I know that guys think down below. And I always learn from something that me and my adopted mother don't talk or get along, but I am going to say what she always told me when I was little. How you get them is how you keep them. So if you get them on some sneak snake shit, a sneaky snake is going to slither in and ruin what you guys have going on. That's how you get them. Um, yeah. Most of you guys, are good. I believe there are some good men out here. But no. And what man in his right part of his brain would think that a woman is gonna come back to you after you done slept with one of her family members or a friend? Some of these people, I don't know, so I really don't care. But you can't come back to someone after you slept with a family member. I don't care what the situation is. You know, because the conversation was held before the fucking with that karmic, with that friend, associate, or family member. So yeah. Yeah. But anyway, you guys have a blessed night. And again, my condolences to the family of Miss Hudson and those beautiful babies that don't have a mommy nor a daddy anymore. God bless. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna give me some rest. I'm so tired. I'm just drained. Okay. And I will be doing a reading or maybe a couple tomorrow. We're gonna tap into some energy reads and see what spirit got to say. So everyone have a blessed night. God bless. Um, I just thought that I would share that with you guys because I seen it on social media and it's sad. So, um, my prayers are going up for all the parties involved, even the father, the husband. But I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a blessed night. Bye bye.